Hello, YouTube. Okay, same outfit as my skincare video. Don't want to confuse you, but we are finally playing with the Going Green palette. You guys know I have a thing for green, so if you'd like to see some indie makeup, some green indie makeup, keep on watching. Okay, so friends, we gotta talk. So, let's see, where do I start? Well, first let's start with, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, because you know you want to. That's a little ASMR for you fans of ASMR. Hit the subscribe button. You'll love it. Okay, so this came from Style Cosmetics. Now, I do know that we're in a global pandemic and that shipping is taking longer these days, right? But this guy right here, I waited for well over 2 months. Just took the cover piece off and let's see if it was worth the wait. What do you think? What do you think? I've already used this, so I'm just messing with you guys. Can't get it open. Look at the pretty greens in this palette. Now, lots of people, oh wow. Well, all of that shade just came crashing out of the palette. That was something. That was the recycle shade. It's been recycled. It's a gorgeous shade too. Daggone it. Daggone is my dad's word. You know, man. Okay, so it's about to be Mother's Day. It's like a couple days from now. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I think every single person that's probably watching this video has had something like this happen when they're like, oh, I'm so excited, and they open it up and a shade comes crashing out. It kind of sucks, doesn't it? Okay, so the names of these shadows are Eco-Friendly, Fruition, Recycle, Good For You, Earthling, Plant Mama, Ocean Cleanup, Save the Turtles, The Rainforest, Green Thumb, Earth Day, and Going Green. Okay, so, my goodness. So we're gonna swatch, so I have to take off the white jacket because Lord knows we don't need that getting covered in eyeshadow. Everything else is already covered in eyeshadow. So let's swatch these shades. Now, lots of people do not like pressed glitter. You guys know that I love pressed glitter. I feel like there's so much that pressed glitter can do that shimmers will never be able to. But I do understand that a lot of people just don't like them. First of all, they can make your eyes itch. And it's definitely a whole vibe. Like, when you are putting glitter on your eyes, you're committed. You're like committed to the eyeshadow game. So that's the first one, called Eco-Friendly. And if you can see, yeah, you guys can see, it's got little stars in it. Super cute. Let's move on. The next shade is called Fruition, and it's like this lovely spring green kind of shade, and it matches the stars really well, and that's called Fruition. Very pretty. This is the shade that I only have just a tiny little bit of, so we're gonna do a small. From what I can tell, these glitters are really, really good. Very little is left on my finger, and most of it goes down onto the skin, which is usually a good marker of of how something is going to perform. But see how gorgeous that shade is? Recycle may have been like the prettiest shade. And it's gone. Okay, so yeah, all of the pans are kind of, they're movable. So I don't think that they were either glued down or whatever. They were not done properly somehow. So this fourth one is called Good For You, and it's gorgeous. So far, I'm happy. I'm impressed. I'm looking for my makeup wipes because I can only swatch 4 fingers at a time. So we'll have to clean 3 times because we got 12 shades. So far, so good on the green front. I'm really liking the consistency. The mattes are creamy. The glitters don't stick to your fingers. It's really good. This one is so interesting. It's like green with a little bit of a blue shift to it or something. I don't know. Like, it's a pressed glitter. It's really pretty. Oh my goodness. This is the kind of glitter that I just absolutely adore. It's not thick. It's thin. Oh my gosh. Look. It's duochrome. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That one is called Earthling. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This next one is the most interesting shade in the palette. It would have been so great for Easter. But I didn't have it for Easter, friends, because I didn't have it for St. Patrick's Day, which is what I ordered it for. And I didn't have it for 420, which is what I decided I'd wait for. And then I didn't even have it for Earth Day, which was my final resignation on the whole situation. See, that is so interesting. It's got yellow dots, and it's got coral stars, and it's got blue, what is that one called? It's like a stop sign shape. I forget what that one's called. Sorry. And that one was called Plant Mama. Pretty interesting. The next one is called Ocean Cleanup, and oh my gosh, this may be my favorite shade in the palette. And I know what you're gonna say, it's blue, not green, but it's blue with a green shift, and it's gorgeous, and it's called Ocean Cleanup. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I do kind of have some beef with the Style Cosmetics team, though, because they sent me out an email that said, we're going to send you something extra because, you know, you've had to wait so long and for your trouble and all that. This one is called Save the Turtles. Another matte shade. It's gorgeous. And they didn't send me anything. They didn't. They said they were going to send something. Not that I expected to be sent anything because I understand shipping issues. It's just, don't say you're going to send me something and then not send it, because that's rude. Hello, rude. My daughter is watching, let's see, what's she into now? I ordered her Clueless off of Amazon. She absolutely loves it. And so I hadn't seen that movie in like, what, 25 years? And I said that to my daughter, and she just looked at me and she was like, oh, you're so old. And Alicia Silverstone saying, as if. I remember that movie so well. Okay. The next one is like this Christmas green, and it's called The Rainforest. Ooh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, that is, whew, that is Christmas, baby. Christmas in a shadow. The next one is called Green Thumb. And if I have not said it already, I love the mattes. They're buttery, but they still have a powdery finish. It's really pretty. I feel like they'll be nice and easy to blend. They're buildable, which is fantastic. This one's called Green Thumb. And the next one is called Earth Day. So yeah, I love, ooh, Earth Day is pretty too. Oh my goodness. This one's a shimmer. So there's 2 shimmers in the palette and only 3 mattes. That is the only complaint that I'd have, is I guess that because of only having 3 mattes, it kind of limits your possibilities. And none of them are a dark. All of the dark greens are either glitters. Well, they're all glitters. Look at that. That is going green, which also reminds me of Christmas, but it's like a little bit more of a grass green kind of color than an evergreen. But gosh, those are gorgeous shades. So yeah, I think that that's my only criticism so far, is that the matte shades are few and far between. So I probably could have done without the shimmers in this palette and just gone with the glitters and the mattes. And I would have had a dark green and a forest green is what I would have chosen for those 2 shades. So now that we have done all of the swatching, oh no, I already messed up the swatches. Now that we've done all the swatches, I'm going to take some video and make a TikTok advertising this video, and then we will go on to do a gorgeous look with this new palette. Oh my gosh, guys, seriously, besides the fact that you can kind of see my bra a little bit, no, that's not good, but these greens are gorgeous. I take back everything I said about taking the shimmers out, because I think that the shimmer formula in here, I have to hold it like this because these pans are unstable and they will come flying out. So these shimmers are so buttery, so nice. They go on so well with a brush. Like, you know, sometimes shimmers are only good on the fingers, but these ones, fantastic with a brush as well. I really enjoyed that. The mattes blend beautifully. I put some stars here at the ends. I have been trying not to do so many glitters on the lid because it does seem to bother my my eyelashes a little bit, my natural eyelashes. Okay, so I love greens. I really do. I wish that this had a dark green in it. Style Cosmetics, you made a beautiful palette. You've got beautiful formulas, but your packaging, not so great because, and maybe it's just my palette was not glued properly, but the pans should not be that loose. As I was working with them, you know, they kind of, they go back and forth in the cardboard packaging, and you could just see they're unstable, and so I don't love that. I feel like they need to spend just a little bit more on their packaging. So let's talk about it. The palette is, whoo, I got one of those things going on with my ear. Yikes. This palette was $19.99. Weird, but whatever. I do think that if they beefed up the packaging just a little bit, they could have charged $25 for this palette and people would pay it because it's that good. It's really good. I feel like they could charge even more than $25, but $25 would be fantastic. Just beef up the packaging just a little bit. Also, this background is kind of one of those that you would pick off of, what are those called? It's like a generic wallpaper, pick art or whatever they call that. I can't remember what it's called. I'm so bad with technology, so bad. So I feel like they could spend just a little bit more on the packaging. And don't forget that you always need a range from light to dark, especially for makeup artists. Now, if you're just a one shadow on the lid and you're out the door, fantastic. This is great. Anything that, basically, if you're a one shadow and done, as long as it's a decent shadow, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about the color and all of that. I do feel like there are a lot of looks possible, though, even without the dark shade, because of all these gorgeous special shades. The special, what do you call it? Yeah, can't think. The special glitters in here, I think, do an awful lot for this palette. So we're gonna do another look together, but I just wanted to come in here and show you how pretty this look is. I have to talk about real quick, these lashes are from Lashaholic. These are Lashaholic luxury lashes, and this is the style. They're real, I swear. I love the packaging on this this pair of lashes. I feel like I'm gonna use this packaging even after these lashes are long gone. They're pretty sturdy. They were easy to put on, a lot easier than some that I have worked with. So it was basically, I just had to cut them to my size. I have been using a clear lash glue. This is from LA Colors. I feel like even the really cheap glues do really well with a good lash, and I feel like these lashes were really good. They automatically, they were curvy, so it's like the band is really thin on it, which is fantastic. It makes it easy to lay it down, so it was just a very easy application of these lashes, so I did appreciate that. They're the kind of lashes that I feel like even if you don't have much time to get ready in the morning, you could do these lashes. So that's fantastic. I am using what I am now calling like the best highlighter of all time, the Extreme Frost from Jeffree Star. This is in the Lick My Glit, the really pretty pink. It's a pink, like duochrome kind of just amazeballs highlighter. This may be my favorite lip color. I thought that it was Watermelon Soda from Jeffree Star, but this one is even better, and it looks so good with the green. Tell me that does not look good. That looks so good with the green. This one's Strawberry Crush. So I feel like strawberry and kiwi, baby. It looks so good. So I do not use a freckle pen. I have freckles already, but I cover them up with my foundation, and you know, the freckle thing is so in, and I love that something that I already have naturally is in style. That's fantastic. So I have been using these Estee Lauder Artist Eye Pencils in, I forget, this is in Soft Smudge Brown. This is so old. Let me tell you how old this pencil is. This is over 10 years old. My friend, when I worked for Lancome, I had a friend over at the Estee Lauder counter, and she was like, her name's Barb. Hi, Barb. She was like, we're discontinuing these. You want some? And I was like, for sure. And I think I paid like a really low price or something. I don't remember. But I just take this pencil, and because it's fairly light, so you just press down slightly on a brown eyeliner pencil, and if it's a soft brown, it will generally make a really good freckle thing. So I don't have a freckle pen. I use a brown eyeliner. I find that to be the best. I feel like those freckle pens can go from 0 to 100 in no time flat, and you end up with stuff all over your face after you've just spent all this time, you know, getting everything the way that you want it. I don't like to take any chances, and this is just so good for that. So that's my freckle hack from somebody who has natural freckles. They look much more natural when you use something like this rather than a freckle pen anyway, because those are inevitably going to be too dark. It doesn't seem to matter what you do, they're going to be too dark. So, I love this. I feel like the green palette, it's always good to try new brands. So Style Cosmetics, I do believe, has a good formula, and I would try things from this brand going forward. We are going to do a very quick look together. I'm kind of thinking we're going to use the really pretty Ocean cleanup shade. So, but I'm going to change my clothes for that, friends. And then, so yeah, I'm going to change. I'll be back. And then we'll do a look together. And then we'll call it quits for this video. Yay! Okay, bye. Guys, I totally forgot that we were supposed to do this part together. So, I just dropped this like for the 14th time or something. I'm using this Fruition shade, and my eyes are like really sensitive because, well, allergies, and when I took off the lash glue, I feel like I may have a sensitivity to that lash glue, because I think that's what's caught. You know what else I have a sensitivity to? I'm super irritated. So when I was editing one of my previous videos, my phone kept telling me that I didn't have enough space. Now I have a 64 mega whatever byte, or I don't know, whatever. It's a 64 gig, maybe it's a gig, 64 gig, and then I have 129 gig or 128, I don't know, I don't care, card in there. And so like, why don't I, it's crazy. So I deleted a bunch of stuff. I deleted a bunch of old photos and videos, and I went in and like cleared all this stuff out. And I decided that since TikTok had so many, like, it takes up so much space, I decided to go ahead and get rid of it. And then I was like, oh, I'll just get it back after I put this video out, whatever. I don't know how I forgot to clear the cache. I think it's called a cache. I don't know how I forgot that, but I deleted TikTok. So when I went to go to get Tic Toc back, it says that my email address doesn't exist and my phone number. I put it in so that I could recover my account or whatever. You put in your phone number, and I put in the phone number. I checked it like 3 times, and it would not send me a text. Okay, so my old account was Mandy's Makeup Adventures 01. And so I don't know. I guess maybe I'm going to have to set up a new one. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared. I'm scared. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that really went horribly. So this is the Ocean Cleanup shade, okay? And I should have used a brush. So we're going to have to do some cleanup efforts on this situation. I'm going to take a dry brush. Oh, that's not a... Let's just use this little one. This little dry brush. I'm just going to flick these away, except for the ones that are sticking, obviously. Those are no good. So I'm going to have to redo that little part of green that I just took away. And now we're going to use that same brush after I clean it off. And apply the glitter that way. Now, I'm not using any glitter glue because I like to test out a glitter without it. And I had just said earlier in the video that I'm trying not to put glitters on my lid, but I was like, no, there's no getting out of that. It's such a pretty shade that I have to. I have to. It's the law. So yeah, I guess, is this just one of those things where I have to suck it up and just get a new account? I hate that. It sucks. Because what if I need to do that again? I'm really terrible with technology. And of course, that's why I'm here on the YouTubes. I like the parts of technology, like when I'm using it, it's pretty cool, except for when I can't figure it out. And I think that that's the thing that I don't like about it, is that sometimes it's a little challenging to figure out, and I like things that are easy. So yeah, this may be the prettiest glitter that I own. I love this color. It's so special. I will give this to them. Style Cosmetics has made a very high quality palette for very little money, I feel like, that has all these flippy shades, these duochrome or double glitter shades. So when I say double glitter, I mean some of these are blue and some of them are green, and that's what gives it that duochrome vibe. So pretty, so good. And when you can apply a glitter like this with a brush, that's a good glitter. I feel like if you have a hard time with either glitter or shimmer going on with a brush, it may not be the best of quality shimmer or glitter. I think that's kind of where I would set that mark. You know, if it's good enough quality, it should it should lay down with a brush very nicely. Okay, so I have to clean up. Glitter always gets places you don't want it to. I think that's why so many people act so offended by it. You've heard these people, right? They're like, stop putting glitter on palettes. And all of us that like glitter are going, don't listen to her. What does she know anyway? I get it. I get not wanting glitter. A lot of people, it's just too much. My eyes are watery. I know you've never heard of that before, right? It's the allergies for me, bro. In school, when I was growing up, they used to have me sit. Okay, first of all, our family just knew that we had to give double Kleenexes because I used so many. So every year they'd be like, can you send a couple extra? She uses more Kleenexes than anybody in the class, like combined, bro. She be using all of the Kleenexes. So my parents just started knowing that they were going to say that, and they would send me with a bunch of Kleenexes for the class. So anyway, the thing that I can see about this particular, and they would sit me in the back of the classroom, right? Because I was a disturbance, because I was sneezing just constantly. And I was like, yeah, I disturbed me too. I wonder how much schooling I missed when I was sneezing. I mean, because if your heart stops for a couple seconds every time you do that, and you're doing that like 1,000 times, imagine what your brain does. Okay, I feel like the thing that's going to suck about this particular glitter is that it's not going to be very long wearing. And what I mean by that is I am going to close and open my eyes. I laugh. I have like kind of like a throw myself all over the place, violent kind of laugh. I know that's strange to say out loud, but it is kind of a violent laugh. And I feel like this glitter is going to end up all over the eye. Yeah, it's already happening with the glitter. I think it might be too fine. So this glitter, sadly, is going to need glitter glue. And that's fine. I just don't like to have to take an extra step, you know. Now, I hardly ever do a look without eyeliner, without that whole cat eye thing going on, but I really don't think my allergies or this cold or whatever can handle it. Okay, so that was wild. Like, I had to get that off my eyes. I think that it's just allergies and whatever this cold or whatever I've got is. So let's talk about it with me having no makeup on. Fantastic. Okay, I'll start. So, I think the packaging's gonna have to be a pass for me. I don't really like the packaging. It doesn't hold the shades in appropriately, but besides that, it just looks like that clip art stuff. And you can see all the space that's around that particular pan. You can see it really well. but they're all like that. You can move them back and forth very easily, and it's just not sturdy. They weren't glued in quite well, but I paid $19.99 for it, and the mattes are amazing. The shimmers are amazing, so that's 5 out of the 12 shades. And the 2 glitters with stars are amazing, so that's 7 out of the 12. The other ones, jury's out. You know, we'll have to see how those do. I think I will try that again at some point at the end of the month, at the end of May. I'll let you know how that worked out. And let me know in the comments what I should do about my Twitter. Should I just start a new one, guys? I didn't have hardly any people on my Twitter yet. Or not Twitter, geez, I can't even think. TikTok. Should I just start a new TikTok? I am going to be starting a Twitter. Maybe that's what I was thinking about. But yeah, just let me know if I should just start a new one or if I should try to figure out how to get back on my Twitter. Not Twitter, TikTok. Jeez, sometimes it really frustrates me that I'm not better at this stuff, but you know, one of these days I will be. Okay, so comment down below, give this video a like, and please subscribe if you are not subscribed. It would really make my day, my month, my year. It would really make me happy. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Love you.